Welcome to Chris VEVE Journey, where I take you on a trip to VEVE, always as an adventurer, never as a financial advisor, so please invest with caution. So, with that out of the way, this is a quick news video. So first of all, I have to apologize for the bad sound of my first few videos. Looks like I did connect something wrong within my software, so it didn't connect with my microphone, but instead to the microphone of the webcam. That wasn't a really good microphone, that's why it sounded really bad. I hope now it's way better to listen to this video, and if you do, thank you for listening at all. So let's start with something not VEVE related actually, because it's the free DC NFTs over at DC Fandom. So instead of being at the New York Comic Con next week, DC will have their own comic convention, but a digital one. It's called DC Fandom. They have done that last year already. And in my opinion, I was watching it. I was also watching the SDCC, the San Diego Comic Con online edition last year. And the DC Fandom event was way better. Like, they really managed to make a great event out of it. I was covering it for my DC related blog that I'm running here in Germany. So that was pretty cool. And right now you have up until the 5th October. If you register for the event, it's free. It's a free registration. You also get a free NFT from DC Comics. They do that in cooperation with Palm. And one problem that I have with that is that we actually don't know how to get the NFT itself. Like, it's not written in their news blog about how do you actually get the NFT. Do you need a own wallet or whatever? So hopefully on the 5th, when they release it, they will send out an email or whatever and let you know how you will actually be able to do it. So yeah. Another thing, when they announced this, they said it was their first NFT ever released by DC, which made a lot of noise within the VEVE community. People were really nervous, and yeah, prices dropped quite a bit, and prices dropped all over the board because of all the drops that were happening yesterday, today, tomorrow. Yeah, so people needed money, so we had a price drop because of that, and we had a price drop because of what DC said in their announcement, which brings me to my next topic, licensing. So I heard a lot of other YouTubers talk about it, and I also heard what a guy from VEVE itself told us about it. So the official answer from VEVE is they have a multi-year license with DC, which is exactly what I was expecting. I don't know, some people seem to be afraid that there was no license in place at all, but at this point there would have been a lot of lawsuits, I guess, because they 3D models, they made a little bit of noise because DC was denying their artists together with Marvel. They were telling their artists they're not supposed to sell NFTs with their characters, which is problematic. As an artist myself, I thought this was really bad move by Marvel and DC, because it equals a commission. Like, usually as an artist, you're not allowed to create like a SpiderMan image and sell it, but they usually won't go after you. It's like, yeah, you worked for Marvel, or even if you don't work for Marvel, they usually don't care that much as long as you don't do it on a big scale. So it was a little bit weird that now they were denying their artists to do it in the NFT space, because it's simply just a digital piece then instead of a piece on paper. So aside from that, they made some noise while they were denying it, their artists. They were already selling the statues, and some of the statues were designed by some great artists, and those artists didn't even know their statue designs were being sold. That was special. So it's not like DC wasn't aware what was happening. So at least at that point, they would have made a lawsuit already. So we're pretty sure DC knows they have a contract with VEVE. So about the licensing, what I heard from various YouTubers is two things. First of all, they said they have a license with DC Direct, but not with DC itself. I'm not so sure about it. It seems logical if you look at it, but I'm not sure if that is really the case. It's at this point you can't really know, because licensing usually isn't talked about outside of the corporations themselves. You don't usually tell everyone what the license is about, so you don't even know if it's exclusive. They could be exclusive, I don't know. Maybe VEVE at some point said it was an exclusive license, but there is a possibility that the license is not exclusive, so others would be able to also make their own 3D renditions of those characters and sell them as NFTs. Usually that's not the case. Most of the time licensors will try to get an exclusive deal because, I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to have too much competition, so you try to get a license deal where you have exclusive rights in some regard. So I don't think it's not exclusive, but it's a possibility, and we should be aware of that. And we just don't know what is in this license, so we have to wait and see. But it's an official thing, so I wouldn't mind too much about it. Like, we don't know. That was the licensing part. So let's get next to my drops. Yeah, that was the next thing I wanted to talk about. Maybe you're interested in how I did with the drops. So the SpiderMan, Amazing Spider-Man 361 drop, I got the common and the uncommon. Pretty happy about that, actually. The common I wasn't so fond of, because I have the original book, which is basically the same cover. So yeah, but I'm not mad. I got a common. It's always great to have it. And the uncommon is pretty great because I love the design. And I mean, an uncommon usually is the amount you paid 10 times. So there's nothing really to worry about. I don't understand how some people are mad that they only get the uncommon. It's still, you make bank with it. So that was the Spider-Man one. Then today I tried my luck with the airplane from the James Bond drop. I didn't get the ultra rare. I really want to get the ultra rare, but I did get a rare, and I will hodl that one because, as you already know, I'm really into the vehicles. I think they will be very, very useful and very, very special in the VEVE-verse. So I'm holding on to that one. If I'm not getting a really good deal on it, if I get a really good deal and I could buy a Superman from it, then maybe I would do that. That would be too tempting, I guess, but we'll see. It's even a good number. It's in the 500s, so 3-digit mint. I'm pretty happy with my pull. And then there were the posters. I tried my luck with the posters also. I only went after the ultra rare and didn't get anything. So much for that. Tomorrow morning we will have the Labbits. That is the next drop coming. I will try my luck with either the ultra rare or I will go with the rare one from the 1930s. That is a pretty cool design. Really like it. So maybe I try to get that one. I'm not sure yet. I will see. And on Sunday we have two other drops that will at 8 a.m. be the mask from 007 James Bond. Yeah, I definitely try to get that. That's a great one. I think the design is awesome. Hopefully I get it. And in the evening at, what is it? I guess 12 p.m. Yes, 12 p.m. will be the posters again, the second edition of the posters. I'm not sure if I'll try at those posters again. It depends. If I get the mask and if I get a Labbit, then most likely I won't have any funds left for the posters. But if I do, maybe I try the posters. I have to say the poster with the face on it, I really like that one. That looks pretty cool. And posters, I mean, the posters are a pretty good way to get a collection together really quick. So maybe that's interesting. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is the NYCC event next week. So there's the New York Comic Con happening, like I said before, without DC. And if I remember correctly, Marvel won't be there also. But they already announced that we will have 5 comic drops during that week. So next week is a lot of comic drops. Can't wait. Like they said, there will be a timely drop. So I guess that means a timely comics drop should be Marvel Mystery Comics, one of those. Yeah, pretty hyped about that. Can't wait to see what's happening. Yeah, and that's all for now. If there's any news, I will hit you up in the during the weekend. If not, maybe I make a free weekend and we see us on Monday again. So have fun on the weekend. I wish you the best of luck with the drops. And yeah, you know the drill. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you subscribe if you haven't, so thanks if you do. It's really appreciated. Bye bye.